Tell us a bit of your role at the FFA and why you're in Perth.
Well, I'm the head of national teams and football development, and a big part of that is working with the state federations on the talented player pathway. So over here for discussions with Football West and with WACE about a number of matters, and it's one of many visits that I and Ben Buckley and others will be making in the next months as we work harder with our state federations to all be heading in the same direction.
Were you pleased with how the Socceroos performed at the recent Asian Cup?
Yeah, their performance was fantastic. The result, not as fantastic as the performance. Really, to get through in a pretty tough competition, you know, Korea and Japan were exceptional teams. To get through to the final and lose through one unfortunate goal is a really good performance. I'm disappointed though that the players who've put a lot into playing for their country missed out on getting the rewards which I think they deserve, and they all would like to have some silverware in their career, and we got so close, so it's disappointing, but the performance was excellent.
Well, we'll make the next tournament even better at the home soil if the Socceroos can do it.
The 2015 Asian Cup is going to be really exciting. I'm absolutely sure we'll turn on a magnificent tournament, better than any of them have been. But playing at home will lift the team. They'll have just come out of, I hope, the World Cup in Brazil and be really firing, and maybe not winning this time gives us more incentive for next time.
It's good to see a good mix of youth and experience in the team, especially with some of the A-League stars coming through as well.
Yes, that's right, and look, we need that. It was a fairly experienced team. Most of the players had been through the World Cup campaign, but in 2014, you know, some of those players will be well into their 30s and may not make it. We're not going to exclude anybody, but they may not make it. So we need the younger players coming through, and our attention this year is now on the young Socceroos who've got the World Youth Cup in Colombia in June, July, and following that the Olympic qualifying campaign, the under-23. So we've got a steady build-up for the 2014 Socceroos for the World Cup, but I think it started, the regeneration of the Socceroos started in Qatar at the Asian Cup, and will be continuing.
There's been a lot of talk about the NTC entering the State Premier League. Can you please explain why this move has been mandated by the FFA?
Yes, look, the NTC program is vitally important to us. That age level, youth league age, and the 17s, 18s, 19s, 20s are vital for our development. It's our technical staff, Han Berger and Holger and others, have made it clear that we need to have those players playing most of the year round in top level competition. So for them to play the NTC in WA, to play in the Premier League here, is just fantastic. It's all about player development, and the clubs here have been really great in accepting that. We know it's not easy for them. We know it wasn't all plain sailing in terms of their own coming to an agreement. But they've shown faith in Football West and in ourselves in trying it, and we will review it at the end of the year to see if it needs changing, if it can be done better. But the talented players will benefit from it, and will have better products out of it in terms of young players who may then go on to play for our national teams or even play overseas. And if they do, the benefits will then flow down to the clubs that they've come from through training compensation and transfer fees when they go away. So it should be a win-win, and we're very grateful to the West Australian clubs for their willingness to make it happen, and I think some really good competition will come out of it as well.
All right, brilliant. Thanks a lot for your time, John.
It's my pleasure.
Nice.